Hi viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will discuss about some of the factors that influence the euro exchange rates. Aside from factors such as interest rates and inflation, the currency change rate is one of the most important determinants of a country's relative level of economic health. Exchange rate play a vital role in a country's level of trade, which is critical to most every free market economy in the world. For this reason, exchange rates are among the most watched, analyzed, and governmentally manipulated economic measures. But exchange rates matter on a smaller scale as well. They impact the real return of an investor's portfolio. Before we look at these forces, we should sketch out how exchange rate movements affect a nation's trading relationships with other nations. A higher exchange rate can be expected to worsen a country's balance of trade, while lower exchange rates can be expected to improve it. Numerous factors determine exchange rates. Many of these factors are related to the traditional relationship between the two countries. Remember, exchange rates are relative and are expressed as a comparison of the currencies of two countries. Note that these factors is in no particular order. Like many aspects of economics, the relative importance of these factors is subject to much debate. Typically, a country with consistently lower inflation rate exhibits a rising currency value as its purchasing power increases relative to other currencies. During the last half of the 20th century, the countries with low inflation included Japan, Germany, and Switzerland, while the US and Canada achieved low inflation only later. Those countries with higher inflation typically see depreciation in their currency above the currencies of other trading partners. This is also usually accompanied by high interest rates. Interest rates, inflation, and exchange rates are all highly correlated. By manipulating interest rates, central banks exert influence over both inflation and exchange rates, and changing interest rates impact inflation and currency values. Higher interest rates offer lenders in an economy a higher return relative to other countries. Therefore, higher interest rates attract foreign capital and cause the exchange rate to rise. The impact of higher interest rate is mitigated. However, if inflation in the country is much higher than in others, or if additional factors serve to drive the currency down. The opposite relationship exists for decreasing interest rate, that is, lower interesting rates tend to decrease exchange rates. The current account is the balance of trade between a country and its trading partners, reflecting all payments between countries for goods, services, interest, and dividends. A deficit in the current account shows the current country is spending more on foreign trade than it is earning, and that is borrowing capital from foreign sources to make up the deficit. In other words, the country requires more foreign currency than it receives through sales of exports, and it supplies more of its own currency than foreigners demand for its products. The excess demand for foreign currency lowers the country's exchange rate until domestic goods and services are cheap enough for foreigners and foreign assets are too expensive to generate sales for domestic interest. Countries will engage in large-scale deficit financing to pay for public sector. So all these are the points from how the rate of euro increase or decrease. I hope you like my video. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.